getting some skincare tips today from Dr. Jared Chapman from Living Well Aesthetics, talking about a treatment to help with fine lines and wrinkles, and it's called Sculptra. Dr. Chapman, great to see you. So what is Sculptra?
So Sculptra is basically a biostimulator. We have fillers that are actually hyaluronic acid gels. Sculptra works in a different way. It has a molecule in it that actually stimulates your body to make more collagen. So it's a little bit more long-lasting than some of the fillers on the market, some of the hyaluronic acid fillers, and it's kind of used in a different way. So where we position Sculptra at Living Well is more for our patients who are coming in who maybe have been getting fillers, but their skin is starting to thin and they're starting to lose that youthful thickness to their tissue, and the fillers just aren't holding up as nicely as we would like them to. So you can place Sculptra into the tissue. It will stimulate the body to make more collagen in the areas that you place it, and thus restore a natural, youthful glow to the skin. The product is actually used differently than fillers. It's placed in at a 6-week interval for 2 treatments, and then it's placed in maybe about once a year just to maintain the area and keep that natural collagen going. So if someone really doesn't want to use fillers, then Sculptra is an option for them. Or if someone who has been getting fillers just thinks my skin is just getting thinner as I get older, Sculptra is a great way to really kind of thicken up that tissue. It's been around for a long time. It was first used early on in when patients developed HIV wasting syndrome and they would get really hollow in their temples. Sculptra's first indication was actually more for a medical treatment of that, so that those patients wouldn't look so emaciated, and we actually would fill the temple region with the Sculptra, and it would stimulate their collagen to come back and thicken that tissue. So go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, how long does it take until you start noticing the results?
So, like I said, we do 2 treatments. They're 6 weeks apart, and then maybe a 3rd treatment on some patients who are more severe. And usually after about 3 to 4 months, you really start to see the Sculptra kick in, and then you start seeing it gradually improve up to about 6 months. And then, like I said, once a year treatment with maybe 1 vial of Sculptra throughout the face is what's required to keep that up.
Oh, okay. So if someone wants to come in, have a consultation, see what might be best for their skin, how do they do this?
Well, they could call our office at 304-205-4041 or text us at 304-989-2065. They also could go out to the website, livingwellaesthetics.com, and fill out an inquiry, and we'll call them back. All of those numbers and the website get you access to both locations, both in Charleston and in Milton.
Oh, that's great. Well, Dr. Chapman, thanks so much for sharing this with us today.
Thank you for having me, Susan.